Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Lord Zath, and I am bringing you an alpha test of Clash of the Classes Season 5. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We're moving on to Season 5. Now, Clash of the Classes historically has been specific individual classes, battleships only, cruisers only, destroyers only. Recently, they had, if I remember right, um, different classes available. This time, they've gone back, as you can see in team lineups there, they've gone back to the standard battleships only rule set. So here we go, Solomon Islands. You can bring any tier ship you would like. However, there is a point value that you must stay under. So you have 45 points in which to spend. A tier 9 ship costs 12 points, 8, 10, 7, 9 points, 6, 8 points, 5 and below, 7 points. So if we can take a look here, we've got a Massachusetts, SAMPS for Massachusetts, that's 10. A Tirpitz, that's another 10, so we're at 20. A Sinup, so that's 29. A Nelson, so that is 38. And a Giulio Cesare, so that is 42. And you can see the opposing team here, TDF, choosing to bring 3 tier 8 ships, so that's 30 points, plus 8 is 38, plus 5 is 7, that's 45. So the point system allows for you to basically choose what's going to work best for your team. All right, so SAMPS is on the left, TDS is on the right. I'm going to go ahead and move my team score up just a tad. Get it out of the way of that whole stupid little camera control information, F1, that the game likes to post. So here we go, Solomon Islands. This is the first battle. This is the alpha test. So when you're watching this later and it's going to be released for the the actual tournament, rules might change. Point values may change. That's why we do alpha tests. All right. So you've got a Tirpitz heading to A with a Massachusetts and Tiger for TDS working their way to it. And then we've got, it looks to me, I'm kind of curious actually what SAMPS is trying to do here, because they've got the Nelson sitting in, well, I don't know, a spot to, I guess, deny the Charlie cap. But there's a lot of SAMPS ships right here in this one area. And I feel like that's quite a bit, as Shadow Ocelot has already lost an awful lot of hit points. And I'm curious, he must have gotten slapped by the, looks like by the Tiger, doing a game return, which is essentially when you make a full turn in front of the enemy's guns. That being said, 50 for a 20's Tirpitz is actually quite low too. Clearly the focus target for SAMPS. He's been on fire. He's currently got DCP active. And I wouldn't be surprised if this Tirpitz is running secondary build, which is fun in random battles, but in a competitive environment, when you can have up to 4 ships all shooting at you, it kind of feels bad. As you can see, the head case's Giulio Cesare is in a perfect position not only to grab B unattested, but to also punish 50 for a 20 as he comes out broadside. 50 forced now to fire off torpedoes, knowing he's about to go down. And there we go. There's first blood in this tournament. This tournament, guys, is going to be fast and furious. You're going to see a lot of games that are going to last like 5 minutes or less because of just how crazy this is going to be. You show your broadside, you get punished. All right? We all see that in random battles. And we already saw that here in this tournament as well. Fox is going to take one on the nose. That's not going to matter for him. He DCPs. He's in a SYNOP. He really doesn't care. The big deal, though, is not only does SAMPS have a kill, they also have a capture point, which now TDS has grabbed Charlie, so that point gain isn't as much of an impact. Now, CV Overpowered is in trouble in the Tirpitz. He's also running a secondary Tirpitz, got himself stuck bow in against the Massachusetts and against a Tiger. And you can see the Tirpitz here is under 20k. He's got his DCP active. Massachusetts also DCPing. And Bat Mantis and the Tigers coming under sustained fire now from, once again, that would be the Giulio Cesare, the head case. And because of that, that's forcing Bat Mantis' Tiger to fall back. Okay. Bat Mantis down to 10,000 hit points. Now, of course, he's got his fancy super heal. He hasn't popped it yet. I'd imagine he's going to use it very shortly. As a matter of fact, he's got 10 seconds until it becomes available. Once it's available, that's going to completely shift this fight. As long as Shadow Ocelot's Massachusetts Black doesn't get in the fight. As you can see here, Bat Mantis now firing HE shells, trying to get Overpowered's Turpits on fire. Can he do it? Look like some shells connected. Is he on fire, though? He is on fire. So he's going to go out. There he goes right there. But Bat Mantis needs to make sure he doesn't die here for that exchange. His heal is up, and you can see the power that is the super heal in these British battle cruisers. As long as he doesn't get whacked, he should be okay. Oh, wait. No, he didn't heal as much as I thought he would. Interesting. Wonder if that's a bug in the mod. As the Nelson up here at the north, Defia's Nelson takes out the Mutsu. That's really huge. Nelson is not a ship that I would pick for this particular tournament, simply because its bow gets overmatched by 16-inch guns. So that's, you know, some Tier 7 battleships and a whole lot of Tier 8 battleships, as now Headcase's Giulio Cesare punishes Professor Nutbutter's Lenin. Look at him. He's giving broadside to Headcase. This is not good. But Fox's Synop is coming in. He knows all he needs to do is get the kill, and this victory is secured. So he's going for the ram. And Defia, you see what happened there? He just got penetrated right through the bow. And that's what I'm talking about. So I think the Nelson's not the best pick for battleships, as we see a little kiss-kiss action. Both battleships ramming, and that means all that's left is going to be 2 battleships for Team TDS. And as you can see, Wicked Little Witch just got hammered. Bat Mantis is in trouble. He's getting shot at. His heal is activated for another 10 seconds. But he doesn't seem to be healing that much, as Wicked Little Witch takes out Shadow Ocelot's Massachusetts. That will buy a little bit of time. But I think it's kind of all over, really, for TDS. They're going to be forced to try to find some way back in this. But going broadside to the Giulio Cesare is not going to work. Just putting that out there in case anybody didn't know. All we need to see is a bloom from the guns from Headcase, and Bat Mantis is going to be dead. No. Headcase choosing to shoot at Wicked Little Witch's Massachusetts. I'm a little confused by this decision. Part of the tournament, when you're playing competitive, is you play the opponent and you look at where their guns are pointed, and you can see now Headcase realizing the mistake, turning his bow gun southward against against Bat Mantis' Tiger, I should say. But Bat Mantis now has already recognized the mistake he made and is now showing much less broadside. And you can see the impact there. He got penned a little bit, but not too much. Still, I just don't see a way for TDS to come back into this battle. Yep. So at this point, I gotta say, this sounds like it's pretty much gonna be it. We'll see. As Bat Mantis' Tiger is getting another heal off. Wow, I think he's used all of his heals at this point, right? Now he's got 1 left. Headcase trying to go for the ram, but Wicked Little Witches Massachusetts says no. He's got 16-inch guns, and that did Gilo Cesare in through the bow. Nice work there. And we got 10 seconds to go in the battle. That's the thing. These are 10-second matches. And even though TDS has the ship lead, as you can see, the points goes to SAMPS. So well done to SAMPS. Gonna take a couple of screenshots here. And that does it. Once again, guys, this is the alpha. If you are interested at all in checking this out, you want to be looking for posts for Clash of the Classes 5, you feel free to contact me. I'll get you in contact with the organizers. For some of you guys, you might know Hold My Beer. But anyway, feel free to check it out. I have many more battles to cast for this alpha session. We have $150 worth of prizes at stake here, so it's going to be a lot of fun. Stay tuned. I'll see you next time.